Well, hello everybody. Hope life's treating you well. Today, I'm going to be harvesting some frogbit and along with that, some scuds from my local fish store. And what we'll be doing is pulling the largest plants out of here, putting them in this bucket. And let me just kind of start with this one. See all the scuds and the roots. I don't know if the exposure will let you. All of those. Put them in here, wash them off. Get any guppy grass separated. Let's see. There's still a few scuds in there, but we'll just let that sit. Grab a couple more here. Here's another big one. See a bunch of scuds in those roots. Here, kind of big one. This one here is really big. Haha, lots of scuds there. Sorry for the poor video here, but we're going to get this over onto a table. Look at it in a little more detail. What's really interesting about this frogbit is it grows best in this tank, and the one thing this tank has to offer that the others do not is an almost complete lack of nutrients in the water. Even my the few pieces of duckweed that are in here doesn't duplicate. The guppies are able to eat it faster than it duplicates because there's just no nitrate, because the Greenwater sucks it all up. But yeah, these seem to work all right in that situation. So look at all those scuds. That'll. I don't know if we got any more big ones in here. I think the rest of these, I don't know, I need to make some more room. Let's take a few more. Bunch of scuds crawling around on that. There's another big one. And those roots, as you can see, well, let me get back a little further. Don't have a measuring tape handy here, but this is a 20 tall tank. Size comparison. And looks like we've got kind of a big one back here. Kind of a small root. We'll let that one stay. And that one we'll let stay. Alright, well, let's go over to the table and I'll show you how I separate the scuds from the plants and clean them all up and get them ready for the fish store. Alright, let's go through some of these. Pardon the squeaky chair. Alright, let's see here. So I go through and I wash each one of these off. Still a few scuds in there. And I don't have to get all of them off. He actually likes the scuds in all of his tanks, but yeah, pretty good size root, and that's kind of a smaller one. Some of these bad leaves off. Then put it in the bag. That was kind of a smaller one. Here's a good size. There's a little guy. Here's a piece of duckweed. He does not like duckweed. He's the one I got the duckweed from. Yeah, look at all those scuds coming off there. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Yeah, I don't know, any scientific reasoning behind it or anything, but Frogbit does best in the tank that has the least nutrients, and I know there is some plants that like nutrient depleted soils to grow. Maybe that's kind of how this works. Maybe I'm the only one that has that, but that's my observation. See, that's some good sized I always separate them here too. I'll leave these ones on. Yeah, I don't know if that's picking up in the video there. Got a minnow. One of my guppies. I do always get a guppy or two every time I do this. Stuck in the roots. Get out of there. That was a scud. But yeah, definitely the healthiest frogbit I've seen around here, at least. Some of the snails out. Alright, give this one more quick dip here and shake. Oh, I think I picked up a few. Yeah, let's check some of these other. That's just kind of a little one there. These really long roots would be good for I think something like rice fish or something likes to leave its eggs on roots. Yeah, and I just kind of basically go through and do this with all of these. I'm not going to have you hang out here for the entire thing, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the filming for a moment, and we'll be back when I'm through all this, and I'll show you what I do with the water in here that is also full of scuds. Scud. And I'll show you how much plant I end up with in the end. So hold on. Alright, you can all see my lovely mess here. That was my biggest one there. And I'd actually taken all the leads off of it less than a week ago, so this is all brand new growth. But you see the scuds just completely eat the roots about as fast as they grow. Still have several scuds in here, but oh, there's a snail. And I'll probably end up taking this out, giving it a final wash just to make sure there's no duckweed on it. But wanted to show you here. This is what it looks like, and this is the second dip. This is the first dip. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a bunch of guppies. So I'm going to try to scoop some of these guppies out first, so I'm not damaging them. Let me find my net. There's a few big. Oh, there's a big one. And these all came up on the roots of those plants. Come on, go in the net. There you go. This water's rather green, so it's hard to. I've got most of them out. There's one in here. See if I can net him out real quick. Easy. If not, let's see if we can find him. I wonder if the scuds clung onto him, and see there's a chunk or a mob of scuds. Or oh, there he is. I see him now. Come up top. 'Cause yeah, they'll just in situations like this, if there's a guppy in there, they'll just latch onto it and devour it alive. There's nothing else to eat. Well, let me put these in the tank real quick. And then I'm going to strain some of this out. Watch, make a big mess. And this Greenwater here, oh, there's a guppy. This Greenwater here is just what came off of those roots. The water that was in there was good, clean water. Water my plants. There we go. And let's pour some more. Got another guppy, at least. Alright. These guppies are going to go in here for now. With all those scuds. Scuds holding on. I'll just make my job easier. And then in here, let me see if I can get this light turned around where I get a better view. Got some snails. I just throw them in the buffer tank there. And yeah, we'll get a look at these scuds here in just a moment. Get some clean water for them and get the rest of them out of here. Alright, let's pour a little bit of this water out. Okay. Alright, give this a little slosh. The scuds hold on for dear life. There's still several of them in here, but that'll do for now. I'll just feed those to my puffer tank. No minnows there. No scuds. Alright, get rid of this water. I got some plants here that'll drink it. Little mess. I'll be right back, everybody. Just getting rid of some water. All right. Sorry about that. And yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just place you on pause here for a moment while I get some more fresh water filled up so we can get this all separated out and see what we got. Alright, so got them in a bit cleaner water here. See all that fine particle in there. Most of that is baby scuds. You may be able to see these guppies here on top. Get them put away. And yeah, we'll be back with some close-ups here in just a moment. Alright, finally got down to the last the fresh water I'm adding to them. I don't know if that light's doing more harm or good, but see, just if I get it up higher and look through it. Yeah, that's what happens. And I did actually see there is at least 2 guppies in there that they've completely. Oh, there's one more left there too. I'll have to get him out. He must have got loose from the scuds, but yeah, they had several guppy fry in there pinned, eating them. Yeah, that was just a little video on me harvesting some Frogbit and Scuds, the LFS. Just figured I'd do it, bring you along for the journey. And yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, something I did wrong, something you liked, leave it in the comments. And again, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe for more updates. Do a variety of aquarium type content. Have some outdoor content coming up soon. And yeah, meantime, on the left hand side of the screen you should see a video of my most recent video in the upper left hand corner. Lower left hand corner, I'm not sure if this will be on my culturing playlist or if it'll be on my plants playlist. It might be on my plants playlist. You'll see that playlist down in the lower left hand corner. Thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful day.